How to generate PCI report using CathPlot. One of the most important feature in CathPlot is how to generate PCI report. Let's begin with entering case general data. Searchable number. Anonymous case label. Date of birth. Gender. Blood group. And current episode date. After saving general case data in database, we will go directly to CathLab General Data screen. In CathLab General Forum we can enter very valuable information, however in this tutorial we are focusing on PCI reports. So we will directly select PCI from Procedure drop menu. Now we can start draw coronary anatomy by selecting anatomical variation and the dominance. Start adding coronary segments. Now we are adding lesions. Distal left main lesion. Proximal LAD lesion. Ramus lesion. We can explore our lesions and edit their parameters. Focusing on drawing stents. We can enter very valuable information about the stents. We have to select new stent from Select Stent Timing drop menu to be accessible for PCI report. We also able to select pre-dilatation and post-dilatation balloons and their parameters. Pressing Select Target button to start draw the stent. First stent will draw stent starting from left main, passing through LAD. For the second stent parameters we may select different color to clarify the different stents on the coronary anatomy. Also we may change its type and adding its specific pre- and post-dilatation balloons. Press Select Target button. Drawing second stent to ramus. We can explore and edit all stents and their parameters. Saving the current set of coronary anatomy, lesions, and stents to database. Now press Edit PDF button. Select PCI tab. In PCI screen we can notice that the screen is divided into two parts, the upper part and the lower part. The upper part is the store, that from which we will select the different lesions and tools that will be included in the summary report. The lower part is where we will tell the story of how we manipulated the lesions using our tools to reach final result. Starting with all lesions that we manipulated. Then selecting the guide wire and/or microcatheters. After filling our basket, we will go to the lower part, the procedure sequence. Now we can select the first set of lesions. Here we select left main, LAD lesion set, by selecting and adding those lesions. Now we can tell the story of how we manipulate those lesions. Here we will select guide wire that will pass through those stents as a main tool. Also we may select if there is assistant tool and the main tool pathway and what was the attemptation of this procedure. Also the result of this attempt and if there is complications. Now we can add this procedure sequence to the lesion set specific sequence list. In this list we can notice the following items: target lesion set, procedure attempts list, stents and post-stenting dilatations. All items that were added are deletable and/or editable. Now let's add prostenting balloon dilatation. Note, the balloon that was selected in the stent drawing parameters, which is used to treat specific lesion set, will be automatically added to the main tool drop menu. We may pass this balloon on a guide wire. The guide wire will be selected from Assistant Tool menu. Then pressing Add Procedure Sequence. Now we can see this sequence in the procedure attempts list. Complete the other lesion sets with the same steps. After completion and editing the procedures list, press Save. Also, we can add labels and edit its positions. We have to accept syntax score tabulation. Entering the PDF encryption keys. Exploring PCI report PDF. First page is the general data that was entered initially. Here it is deficient as we bypass this step. Pre- and post-procedure images. Coronary angiography report. And fully detailed PCI report. Syntax score tabulation. As regard the database, we can explore the PCI maneuvers attempt in saved in encrypted database. We can search by star at the case label field to get all cases after selecting the PCI procedure sequence table. Selecting the table icon on the search result, we can see all procedure attempts of that episode. By pressing correct button of the search result item, we can retrieve all drawings items of that episode. Even we can get access to procedure attempt maneuvers list and edit it. Thank you.